guys, what's up? It's me, Thomas. Today we're back here with Death Battle. And on tonight's episode, we got a battle of the evil rivals. On one side, we got Goku's, well, ultimate villain, Frieza. And on the other side, the polar opposite to Optimus Prime, Megatron. Yeah, Cybertronian versus Frost Demon. This is going to be interesting. I'm actually kind of curious to see who wins this battle. So, let's hop in and see who wins, Cybertronian or Frieza. Let's find out. Be sure to like, subscribe for more. Hope you enjoy. Let's go.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by NordVPN and BetterHelp.
Let's rock and roll.
Frieza, the Dread Emperor from Dragon Ball.
And Megatron, the Decepticon commander from Transformers.
When these two dictators collide, the cosmos will tremble.
He's
Pretty
with
much.
my boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Here we go. First up.
Deep
Welcome
in
to
the
Frieza.
bowels of outer space lies a monster so cruel, so callous, so evil that the universe
Debonair.
itself trembles at his approach. Behold, the mighty Lord Frieza.
Oh, he's adorable with the horns and that floppy tail and the... Yep. Genocide?
You were saying?
Oh, awesome. And he's laughing. Cool.
Frieza's diminutive
Yeah,
stature and
this
full
dude's psycho.
gentility were intentionally deceptive and rooted in a surprising place. In response to the Japanese economic bubble at the time, Frieza's design was meant to evoke real estate speculators.
Really?
Series mangaka Akira Toriyama has described
Oh.
such speculators as the worst sort of people.
The number one
Yes,
land shark in the
I
universe?
guess you could say Frieza is more than meets the eye. Oh, wait, shit, that's later.
Much
Yeah,
is unknown about Frieza's alien race and heritage, only that he and his father were born
known
as
Frost
mutants
demons.
with abnormally high power levels.
Like how the doc said my blood
Like
alcohol
Yamcha?
level was 0.8
When did that
straight
happen?
out the womb. Frieza was so crazy strong that unlike most Dragon Ball characters who transform to get stronger, Frieza transforms to get weaker. So he doesn't like accidentally nuke a planet, only intentionally.
With his father's empire and army at his beck and call, Frieza would cross the universe, conquering worlds one by one and selling them to the highest bidder. Just
Wait. So his first form is actually the most powerful form? I always thought it was just him limiting himself. You know, like, usual? Like, think about it. Like, no one knew that Frieza could transform, right? I think Vegeta knew, but only the second form. Well, he only had, like, let's see, first, second, third, fourth, 4 forms. I'm not kidding. I mean, Cooler found a 5th form. Not kidding. So, yeah. I mean, think about it. He did all of this, like, all the conquering with only 1 form. That is saying something. Anyway.
like real estate speculators.
And if anyone objected, he'd just kill them, their entire family, and everyone they ever knew.
Pretty
Just
much.
like real estate speculators. While he usually lets his weird, multicolored alien grunts do his dirty work for him, Frieza's not afraid to throw down himself, especially if some spiky-haired space monkeys start getting too uppity for their own good.
Frieza's strength comes
Oh,
from
yeah,
his
and
innate
Frieza's the one that
understanding
blew
and
up
manipulation
Planet
of his own
Vegeta.
ki, or life energy, which he can use to
By the way.
enhance his physicality or manifest into projectile attacks.
Like his classic Death Beam, Death Bowl, Death Wave, Death Cannon, Death Saucers.
Yeah, the saucer
saucer
was pretty much the,
Frieza can move mountains
you
with
know,
his mind,
kick
fire
off.
laser beams from his eyes, create key force fields,
Wait,
and he
Black
even learned to
Frieza's a
sense the ki
cannon?
of others
Huh.
through sheer observation alone. He's fast enough to keep up with Goku's ki attacks, which, scaled to the ki he absorbed for his spirit bomb against Kid Buu, could move across the universe in less than a minute. That would be over 17
seconds.
quadrillion times the speed of light, and he's gotten even stronger and faster since then.
You know you're a badass when you can stroll into Planet Vegeta, a planet filled with people whose only higher aspirations involve murder and hair gel, and talk shit like you own the place. And he got so paranoid about one of them getting strong enough to kick his ass that he blew up the friggin' planet.
Considering
much.
Planet Vegeta has 10 times the gravity of Earth, this would mean it likely has 10 times the mass and 100 times the energy required to overcome its gravitational binding
Yeah,
energy and
none
destroy
to
it.
it. Look at
That's
that.
over 5.3 Yoda tons of TNT.
And that was in his weakest
I think he
form.
must have-
Too bad he kinda missed a spot. Or several because a
Yeah.
bunch of Saiyans survived to fight another day. Space genocide
Mostly
just
the
ain't
ones
what
that
it
were
used to
off-world
be.
at the time.
This would come back to bite him when he was finally forced to confront the Earthbound Saiyan Kakarot.
AKA
and
Goku.
accidentally ended up being the reason he turned into the legendary Super Saiyan.
Yeah,
Like the albino
probably
dildo
should have
he is,
kept
Frieza
Krillin
has
alone.
survived being pounded by Broly for
Nice
over
one?
an hour straight,
that?
crushed by Goku's Spirit Bomb, and then split in half, consumed by an exploding planet, and left to float in the vacuum of
Technically. I
space.
thought it said
He can
technically.
survive without the vast majority of his body, though unlike other Dragon Ball villains, he can't
Can't
heal
regenerate.
on his own.
It didn't help him that much after he got his ass sent to hell, but because of that dragon in his balls, he was back at it again.
And with just 4 months worth of training, the first time he'd ever trained in his entire life, Frieza was able to achieve a new transformation capable
Golden
of
Frieza.
surpassing the Super Saiyan, Golden Frieza.
That's a level of laziness I aspire to, Wiz. DeviantArt Frieza here lets him keep up with Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta.
Yeah.
A significantly weaker Super Saiyan God Goku could blow up the whole of Universe 7 in a punch clash with the God of Destruction, Beerus.
Yeah.
And the shockwaves of their
That's
punches
wrong.
were able
Look
to
at
reach
this.
the edges of existence in only a few seconds. Over 270 quadrillion times the speed of light. And that is before so many years of power-ups and training between then and now.
Totally crazy, but nothing compared to his newest and greatest form.
A transformation capable of surpassing Goku's Ultra Instinct and Vegeta's Ultra Ego, their peaks at this point. A
Yeah,
transformation
ego and
even
instinct.
stronger than Gas, who was wished to be the strongest in the universe.
He literally said F you to the Dragon Balls. This is Black Frieza.
The all-seeing Oracle Fish had prophesied the coming of the universe's strongest, and perhaps he was talking about Frieza all along.
Come on, give us
Not
another
that-
prediction.
Wrong fish.
Oh.
You just killed it.
Wiz, I think you're gonna die. No, for some godforsaken reason, he didn't use his newfound power to kill those pesky Saiyans. They were right there, you moron.
In fact, he once committed the archvillain's greatest sin and teamed up with them to save their universe and beat Jiren, a being comparable to the gods of destruction.
Because no one's allowed to destroy the universe but him.
And that's a promise he
Pretty much.
means to keep. This almighty emperor will continue to rule the universe with an iron grip and a heart of ice.
Accurate. I was kind of expecting more, but I don't know. With Super, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, we suddenly see, like, Frieza joining up and being, like, a satellite member of the Z Fighters. I mean, think about it. He became the strongest, yet let the Saiyans live. Like, remember, back when they were Super Saiyans, he was pretty much saying, fuck you to the planet, and pretty much nuked it. Here, just let him go. He knew they were going to get stronger, so he figured, well, I'm going to prove I can move past the Zenkai boost, which, is that even canon nowadays? I mean, I don't know. Like, I remember that being a problem, you know, the whole, what doesn't kill him literally makes him stronger. Kind of curious. What do you guys think? Yeah, Frieza's got a lot of power behind him. So, from the Frost Demon, let's head over to the Cybertronian Dictator, aka Megatron.
You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Or you live even longer and become an 80s toy commercial. This
More than
is
meets the eye.
Megatron.
In Cybertron's ancient
Oh.
past, the planet was ruled by the Functionist religious order, which decreed a Transformer's natural-born alternate mode determined their role and status in society, rather than letting them choose for themselves. Born into this repressive
Okay,
caste
so maybe-
system, Megatron of Tarn dreamed of something more.
So this giant Hasbro toy robot, only $5.99 at your nearest Rite Aid, wrote a manifesto on peaceful dissent that got popular with the oppressed Cybertronian working class. So much so, in fact, that the Senate tried to have him assassinated.
Yikes.
Whoa, politics alert!
After surviving that brush with death, Megatron was convinced that peace could never be an option. The only path left to overthrow the crippling social order was violent revolution.
So we're the
Well, to be fair, they did try to kill him, so I probably wouldn't trust them with a 39.5-foot pole with that, you know? Think about it. Would you really work with the people that try to kill you? Which, I'm not sure how many are still alive in the comics. I'm actually kind of curious now. I mean, I haven't really watched Star Wars or Transformers. Don't know why it says Star Wars. Though, I think... I'm off tangent. Let's keep going.
Autobots originally the bad guys here? Optimus Prime? More like Optimus Crime. Never say that Megatron wasn't committed. The civil war he started between the two groups lasted 9 million fucking years.
Yeah,
and again,
billion.
remember, toy robots.
He was aided in his war efforts by his immensely powerful fusion cannon, a giant laser bazooka that can hit targets from 12 miles away and level a small town in a single shot. These projectiles are so fast, they're able to exit the atmosphere from ground level after only a single second. By scaling the distance of the Earth using the angle of this shot, the fusion cannon's projectile must be moving over 4,200 times the speed of sound.
But, like me, the fusion cannon needs a little time to recharge between shots. So Megatron's got some tools to keep the job going. He can close the distance with his Energon mace and block blows with his Energon shield. It helps that Meg's literally fought as a gladiator before his stunt as a revolutionary.
Megatron can fire lasers from his eyes and arms, launch buzzsaws strong enough to slice
So,
through solid rock,
what vehicle
fly
bomb are we
through the
getting?
air, and open up a force field known as a panic bubble.
Now, it might seem like a huge flaw that it lets enemy combatants inside, but that's only until you realize it won't let them back out again. That's when the panic part comes in. Megatron's not trapped in there with you. You're trapped in there with him.
Megatron's Cybertronian body is strong enough to match the Autobot leader Optimus Prime, who can toss around oil tankers weighing hundreds of thousands of tons. And Megatron's metallic hide was tough enough to survive an explosion so massive, it launched the entire planet of Cybertron through space.
By taking a look at Cybertron's mass and how fast it was sent flying to get its overall kinetic energy, Megatron must have survived a blast equal to nearly 4.5 nenatons of TNT, enough to annihilate a small star. He can even keep up.
I mean, it is Optimus Prime. I'm not surprised they can just phew that far away. Though, which vehicle form are they giving Megatron? Because I know he's got a few. Then again, I'm not sure what. Didn't Megatron have like a jet form and a tank form? I think I might be confusing my continuities here. I mean, I know there's some where he's got in tanks, others it's fire pilots or jet planes and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm kind of curious now. Moving along.
Up with Decepticons like Starscream, who can fly across the galaxy from Earth to Cybertron at hundreds of thousands of times the speed of light.
And he wouldn't be a Transformer without being able to transform into various vehicles. A tank, a stealth bomber jet,
and a gun! Just a gun. Walter P-38, in fact. I'm sorry, Wiz. I know he's this tragic revolutionary corrupted by the cycle of violence or whatever, but that is the funniest shit I have ever seen. What does he have, like his Deceptive buddies point him at people and fire?
Sometimes. He can fire himself too.
Oh my god.
Damn.
That looks even sillier.
You may be laughing, but Megatron is no joke. By utilizing space bridge teleportation technology, Megatron can establish a remote link-up to a nearby black hole and teleport the antimatter it produces to his location.
Through his eyeballs!
Should matter and antimatter meet, they will be mutually annihilated in a brilliant release of energy defined by E = mc squared. It doesn't matter how durable the matter is, it will be destroyed at the subatomic level.
As Megatron's war for control of Cybertron dragged on, all of his highfalutin ideals started to fall to the wayside.
In essence, there used to be a point to the war. Now, war was the point. His only goal left was to rule Cybertron with a literal iron fist.
That's where Megatron's greatest weapon came into play, his mind. The dude is a strategic and tactical genius who's always thinking 10 steps ahead.
He's fought powerful Transformers like Grimlock, Predaking, and the Decepticon, a being with the power of an entire evil universe behind it.
He and Optimus have even fought Nova Prime and Regenesis Shockwave, both of whom could utilize the energy of that same universe.
Megatron once sealed himself inside an Omniglobe and commanded 1,000 real-life battles at once, funneling every iota of relevant information into his brain at the same time. The sheer deluge of
Shit.
data would be incomprehensible for anyone without that supercomputer brain.
But all that robot ass kicking ended up as a draw, and the only true loser was Cybertron.
With the planet
Oh,
in
yeah,
ruins
planet
and its
was pretty
civilization
much gone.
extinguished, the Cybertronian golden age was long over. And the vanguard of its destruction was Megatron.
Who's now a crusty Saturday morning cartoon villain with a voice that sounds like he smokes 40 packs a day and a hate boner for his boneheaded second in command, Starscream.
After countless millennia of a humiliating stalemate with his Boy Scout rival, Megatron's brilliant mind finally turned inward. He remembered that his early writings advocated for peaceful conversion and free thought instead of domination.
It took
Whoops.
you 9 million years to remember why you started fighting in the first place? Would the memory get lost in the cloud?
In what
Probably.
was possibly his most surprising tactical move yet, Megatron saved the universe from annihilation as an Autobot.
What?
He realized that after millions of years of indefinite war, the ideals that he fought for, freedom, justice, equality, had switched sides, and Megatron had to as well.
Turns out there was more to this supervillain than met the eye, because true to his nature, Megatron transformed.
Wait, is that even canon now? I don't know. I'm really curious, because frankly, I kind of stopped after a while. So, I mean, the fact that he turned Autobot, holy crap. Like, you rarely see that. Like, I don't know, Frieza might be going down that same route. Who knows? Like, think about it. Jeez, I mean, we got two people who were pretty much the babes of evil of our childhood, and now suddenly they could be good guys. Like, think about it. Like, Frieza might be on the way, and Megatron's already there. What? Holy crap, my head. I mean, to see who wins, I don't even know. Like, Megatron's smart, but Frieza can be cutting. Then again, Frieza's got that, arrogance to him, only 4 months of training. I don't even know how much training he did to get the black form. I don't even know who's gonna win. Could be Megatron, or could be Frieza. I don't know. So I'm just gonna not pick a side and let's just enjoy this battle. So, shall we hop in and see who wins? Let's go!
All right, the combatants
Here
are
we go.
set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Go! Oh, Cybertron. Cool. So, guess this is Saturday morning cartoons, huh? Really? You think? Can't tell yet.
Greetings, noble warrior of planet Cyber whatever. I, Lord Frieza, claim this world as my own. Cheer for me or face annihilation.
I have fought for my planet for eons. I would rather see it turn to ash than reside in your filthy hands, organic scum.
I love it when they monologue back.
Uh-oh. Heads up! No, you don't.
Pity. I'll have to construct a new mothership from your corpse.
Yeah, might want to move out of the way there. Yeah, this is a really great animation here.
Is that clunky robot body too slow to keep up?
My wits should more than suffice, you blithering
Oh, the panic bubble! Yeah, this is not even trying. It is, considering the final form of this. Damn, the kids are good. Oof. Megatron, you alright?
Where did he go? Huh?
Hello. Eat it. What the? Oh, off it goes. Export? Yep, here we go. Here comes gold mode. Just the god mode. Wow, the fact he just launched himself and changed. Yeehaw! Oh. I can't tell them. Oh. Watch your back. It's just. No, I'm just gonna bring the planet to me.
Well, doesn't this just always happen? I give it 5 minutes.
My planet! Behold the mighty Lord Frieza, ruler of a dying planet. My planet. Where is your army? Where is your ship? So powerful, and yet you will wander the depths of space for eternity. All because of me! What a fool.
You despicable cretinous worm! I'll torture you until your screams can be heard in
there's
the
that.
vacuum of space!
Die a fool's death.
Uh-oh. Wait, did he actually get him? I think he survived that? Oh, ow, that's ironic.
You will die by my hand!
You fool!
Oh, yep, there he goes. Sorry, Megatron, I guess Frieza was just too powerful for you.
Cybertronians must kill them all.
Yikes.
Wrong again, Frieza. It was actually 1 minute and 10 seconds. Idiot.
Megatron's ruthless resilience may have netted him a win in some scenarios, but Frieza's overwhelming power gave him a clear edge.
Megatron's ace in the hole was his antimatter, which would have annihilated Frieza's ass no matter how tough it was.
And that was a real possibility. Megatron is a master
Then again,
tactician
Beerus got
and
that Hakai,
manipulator with
so
millions
good
of
luck
years of combat experience. Frieza, on the other hand, has always relied on his raw power and intimidation to win fights.
When things don't go his way, he has a tendency to
Snap.
freak out.
However, Frieza has survived getting most of his body obliterated and kept going.
Which meant the antimatter wasn't a surefire win. It
True.
would have to completely cover Frieza's whole body before he could react. And Frieza was way too fast for that.
While Megatron scaled to characters who
Fair.
can cross galaxies, Frieza has kept
Yeah,
up
the
with
universe.
Goku, who should be at least trillions of times faster.
And on his smaller size and key force fields, Frieza had
A lot
more than
more
enough ways to
maneuverability.
avoid, defend, or survive the antimatter.
So Megatron's only option was power. While Megatron has survived planet-busting
Yeah.
explosions and even fought with a being that had the energy of a universe behind it, Golden Frieza was just too much for him, considering he
much.
certainly surpassed Goku and Beerus' Punch Clash. Since Universe 7 as a whole should be over
Yep.
13 times larger than our own universe, Frieza's super forms would far exceed Megatron's own power.
And that feat happened at the beginning of Dragon Ball Super. Goku has gotten leagues stronger since then, and Black Frieza is currently beyond him. There was just no way Megatron was strong enough to keep up.
Megatron was a devious foe, but Frieza's power, speed, and sheer survivability allowed him to crush the Decepticon leader underfoot.
I guess you could say Megatron was cool, but Frieza was cooler.
The winner
Don't bring him up.
is Frieza.
Well, in front of Frieza, you know what I mean.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, Frieza.
Hey, are you a Death Battle member? We've got a ballot going on right now where members get to choose a matchup for the next season. So click that join button and jump into our Champions Discord.
Anyway, for next time, let's see. Oh. Oh. Oof. Huh. Gojo's here. Jujutsu Kaisen Chainsaw Man. This might be tricky, though. I don't want to say anything because I might get some flack for this. Oy. But I might go Gojo considering the whole domain expansion. Not sure how that would stack up to Makima. I don't know very much for power sets, so look that one up later. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Congrats on the win, Frieza. Till next time, like, subscribe for more. See ya.